And there were several people that wanted to see but couldn't be here. So
absolutely, that happens a lot. Thank goodness we have Zoom and record, you know. And of course, for all of our consultants, please be sure you guys and our guests, y'all can type in the chat like what you're seeing that you like or what questions you have, so that way as we go through, we can go ahead and answer them. So anyway, so let's go ahead, take it away, Robin. Tell us all about your makeup look on Shake Up the Makeup Monday.
okay, so what I am showing you is my quick and easy, if I just want to have a little bit of something on, but not necessarily take the time to do all the makeup stuff. And I'm not a huge makeup person anyway, so this for me is something that I go to on a very regular basis. So first thing is that I always start out with my CC cream. And what I love about this is it's very light. It is great for every day. It doesn't feel heavy on your skin at all, or but it has an SPF in it to help with sun damage, because we know how important that is. And it just provides a little bit of coverage without making me feel like I'm really made up. So I put it on the back of my hand. I take my handy dandy brush and I just apply it. I like the brush personally. I have not tried the applicators from Mary Kay yet, but I will. But I just put it on, and then when I am finished, I go and this, you guys, has been a lifesaver for me, because I have inherited the dark circles around my eyes, and it is a family thing. I am pretty sure it came from my great grandparents in Yugoslavia, Czechoslovakia area, but like my grandma had it, my mom had it, my aunts and uncles. I mean, it's just a family thing. So what I love about this is that when I don't wear anything is when people tell me that I look tired, stressed out, and I think personally older. So what I love about this is I can use it all the way around my eyes. I was told today that if you put your primer on first and then put it on top, that it keeps it on top of your eyelids longer. So I will be trying that, but just a little bit goes a long ways. And this way you can look younger, more rested, and get rid of those darn dark circles, because honestly, nobody likes those. And it does not matter with me how much sleep I get, I still have dark circles. Also, great on the nose when it's summer and it turns a little bit red. So that's what I do for foundation. I just do the CC cream. I do a little bit of the under eye corrector. And then I do have a little bit of eyeliner on right now, but typically I will skip that step and go for my everyday Panorama mascara. I like it because it isn't too much, but yet it gives my lashes just a little bit of a boost, because, you know, I don't know about you guys, but as I get older, my eyelashes seem to get shorter and more sparse. So I like just to have a little bit on. And then, of course, using the eye makeup remover, that stuff is magic at night. Then for my final touch, I go for the Sheer Illusion lip gloss, because this stuff is amazing. It gives you just a little bit of shimmer and shine, but it's not, I am not a real bold lip person. I have not embraced that yet. Maybe someday I will. This can be used on top of lipstick. But this gives you a little bit of shine, a little bit of color without it being too much. And then I am completely ready for my day. I have, the eyes, the lips, a little bit of foundation, and I am good to go. Any questions before you are makeup masters?
I love that. So first of all, round of applause as y'all are thinking of, questions that you guys have about that. I have to just give compliments first. I think your makeup looks amazing, and it's so smooth, and your skin looks absolutely flawless and glowy. And like your eyes stand out so well. I mean, I think anybody could pull this look off because it's so natural, and it just brings out the natural beauty is what I think. So I love it. I'm telling you, look at the chat. Everybody is so right. Right, all that. So, super pretty. It's so true. I love the affirmation. So y'all keep blowing up the chat about what a great job she did of being clear, concise, and how well it looks. And, Robin, I love that you shared that you don't always use a lot of things, but you could do something really simple and easy for yourself. Now, tell me, you were mentioning, like that people have said to you, oh, wow, I look like I'm tired if I'm not wearing my under eye corrector. They've actually commented on that, right? So,
Yep.
Right now, tell me, how do you feel after you put on your makeup look?
I am actually way more confident and feel way more put together and ready to just tackle the day and handle anything that gets thrown at me when I put on my makeup. And I've actually compared what I accomplish in a day when I don't get up and do my hair. Well, not that it takes a lot of doing right now, but do my hair, put on makeup, get dressed, and I accomplish so much more in a day than the days that I'm like, yeah, I don't want to put on makeup. Even just doing this little bit just makes such a huge difference.
Okay, that is super interesting, and I'm really glad you said that because they have actually done studies that have shown that whenever people put on like a nicer outfit, a college professor did a study whether if you put on like a more upscale outfit and then you take a test, you tend to perform better on your test, which sounds crazy, but it really is true. And so I think you've just shown like a little self-care and just kind of dressing it up a little bit, you can see the difference that it makes for yourself. So I love it. So my next question would be, what would you say to somebody who says, gosh, I don't have the time to make my face up, or I'm too busy with the kids or the husband or the whatever, to do that for myself, or I never worn makeup. It's too much of a pain to figure out. What would you say? Because you might have felt that way too.
I have felt that way. And it's like, oh, I just don't have the time. But really, once you figure out the routine, I can do this in 2 or 3 minutes tops. And you can even put lipstick on in the car when on your way to work or on your way to whatever. And once you have it figured out, it really does not take long at all.
I love that. And I love that. I love it. And I do love all the comments in the chat. Oh my gosh, those are so good. And it's so true. I really can see, because I see your confidence growing so much. And I love that you shared that, having not done this and not done your makeup, and then, now doing it, you see the big difference in you. And that you can encourage people that, hey, you really do have time to do this for yourself because you feel better about you. And who doesn't want to feel better about themselves?
Exactly. Exactly. Yeah. And it carries over into every aspect of your life.
I love that. So what do you think? So you feel like you're more accomplished with just, day-to-day tasks, not even in your Mary Kay business life?
No, just in everyday life.
Wow.
And how I will talk to people and interact is different if I have makeup on or not.
Interesting. Oh my gosh. Has anybody else ever noticed that as well? Has anybody else, had that, or want to comment on that? I don't know if you guys can see that in the chat. I'm looking at all these great messages in the chat. I love that. A rosy glow. That's just her gorgeous face, you know?
I'm glad you think I have a rosy glow.
I love that. Okay, so what I'm going to do really quick, I know I love all you guys' comments in the chat. Does anybody have questions? I want to just say I really appreciate how you just got real and shared about having not done a lot of makeup and now doing it. You know, that you feel different. Oh, looks like Dolores has her hand up. Yeah, Dolores, can you?
I was about to say that.
Oh yeah. Let's see, Dolores, can you unmute yourself? I think you're muted. Yeah, tap your screen.
Okay.
There she is.
Now, see, for me, I have the Zoom on my tablet, so I can't make responses like everybody else's, but they're all good responses. And I do agree with almost everything that your messages are encouraging on, because I think it's awesome. And it does look very nice on you. And the eye correct does look nice with the dark circles. You can barely see them. And the mascara that you have, I like that one too, because it kind of separates the lashes as well, and it doesn't stick together. That's what I like about it. And
I would agree with that.
And then if you happen to do eyeshadow sometimes, I think that I forgot what color what the name of it, but it looks like a soft gold color. And I think that soft gold color that's in there will look wonderful with your eye color. I think it looks.
Oh, thank you. I will have to try that.
And then another thing is, is that I was asking, I wasn't a outspoken woman myself when I first started, because it felt kind of scary at first. But once I went to seminar, and it was awesome. My first seminar, I did seminar 6 months after Miss Ash had passed away. So I just missed her. And they had some little actions that we had to do on lunch. So everybody had lunch and I had lunch, and then it was more like a dare and share, they called it. And my director would give me something to do at lunchtime, and we all went walking the strip down there. And she said, if anybody see a woman with red, go up to her and introduce yourself and give her a sample. So I did that. I said, okay, I could do that, because I didn't think it was be so hard. But in the beginning, it was, because I had to get my courage up just to walk over to her, you know. But I did it, and she wound up being my first customer. So that was really nice, and I still have her for today when I had called her back up. But I still think that really soft gold color that's there. I'm sorry if I don't remember the name of it, but I think that would be a wonderful look for your eyes. It'll bring out your eyes even better.
I think so. Yeah, I think it's the rose, the candlelight. Yeah, Stephanie, that one would be good. Or the rose gold is another one that would really complement Robin's features. And I love Dolores was talking about a dare and share, because it is true that when we start like a little rosebud, and we're, may not have a lot of confidence to start our businesses or to start doing this. Like, Robin, this might be your second time to do one of these type of makeover events where you're doing it. Or is this your very first one?
This is my very first one.
Okay, well, she's done Spa Saturday with us, so I know, right? Round of applause. This is our very first one for the makeovers, right? So how many of y'all might be nervous doing something like this? Show of hands, you could be nervous, but right? We did it anyway, and we still made it. And you look so beautiful. And so let me ask you this, since this was your first time to do this kind of a makeover event with you putting it on, were you really nervous before you started? Did you have to give yourself a lot of self-talk? Or
oh yeah,
you did?
Like,
okay,
especially over the weekend. And then I got on a Zoom with Lori earlier, and so I could practice and just go talk it through and make sure I knew what I was doing. And yeah.
Okay, I love that. Perfect practice makes a perfect result, right? So, okay, so I think that is great, you guys. And, you know, Robin, thank you for being so willing to like share the real story. Like, yeah, I was nervous, you know, because anybody else might feel the same way, but you did a beautiful job and you look absolutely great. Oh my gosh. And Lori, I love you for being such a sweetheart to help out, because that's fabulous. Oh my gosh, we have the best team. Okay, so Robin had picked out some favorite things. Oh, please read the chat. You have to read this out loud. It's so good. Stephanie's just telling you all the good stuff. I'm going to share this screen so people can see the stuff you put on. I know, right, Robin? I'm going to save the chat for you because you need to have that. It's wonderful. So let me
That would be
share.
fantastic.
Absolutely. Me so I can share this where I'm at. If I can get in here, I created a little folder just for this, and it had all the cute little stuff that Robin had put on, and it also has you know, some other things some other skincare stuff that she likes to use too. So I'm gonna put all the things. So hang on, y'all have to pardon me with my tech. Y'all can keep talking in the chat while I put this on here too. Okay, so here we go. Okay, can y'all see that one? And y'all can keep looking in the chat too. So this is some of the skincare that Robin has used and we have all used. So let me just kind of slip through. This is our miracle set. And so, you know, having great skin makes your skin look really great. It's easy to put a little makeup on it. And this one is the set. Robin, isn't this the one that you use, of Firm Repair?
Yes.
I thought so. Now y'all can see some befores and afters, and I don't know about you, but I can really see a big difference in the way their skin looks. So for sure. So you can imagine the exuding the confidence. So your makeup always starts with great skincare behind the makeup. And there's another little before and after of what using great skincare can do for your skin. And then this is fun. What you can do is think of other women, because y'all, it's kind of, we would think at Texas, it's kind of like back to school, getting back to the grind. I know Robin has a little more summertime left before, you know, they all start back up in Oregon. But I always think of the women that might be tired or weary after summer of having kids at home, sending the kids to college, all the things. But what you can do is think of any women in your world that you would want to gift with maybe some of, you know, the samples of the products Robin used today, and even just show her how to do it. Because as Robin is feeling beautiful and it doesn't take much time, this would help these women too. So this is an idea of a scavenger hunt of anybody that you can think of in your world that you.
Yes, I would love that scavenger hunt.
Oh, for sure. I'll text it to you. Aslan, I'll post it in our groups and in our Boxer. But this is a great way to think of people that you could bless with some of the greatness that Robin received today and how good she feels about herself. So if you're a guest, you can think of those you'd want to send to Robin so she can bless them. And if you're a consultant, you can think about, well, here's somebody, you know, somebody that I could bless with this beautiful look and make them feel pretty. So I'll post that for y'all later. And then this is just a little bit about why we wash and use our Mary Kay products, because we really do make a difference in the lives of other people because of our incredible business that Mary Kay created. So y'all can see some of the benefits of our Mary Kay. And this is what Robin has on, and we have a little special, y'all. So can y'all see that? It's got her CC cream. Now she had a different brush that she used, but I was featuring the Mary Kay liquid foundation brush, and it was flat headed, just like the one that Robin had. And so that's what makes that smooth look that she got put on her skin. And then the only thing I didn't put on there was that under eye corrector, but that's something you could add in there.
Yes, you want that too.
Oh, you want that too? No problem. I can send it. No problem. And as you can see, the lip gloss, that shows different skin tones. So that's what it would look like depending on what your skin tone is. And you can see the sale, y'all. So if you're like, oh my gosh, I need that look, you could see that you could get it at a little bit of a steal of a deal. And then just throw in that extra little, that little thing on the under eye corrector. Okay, so that is that. Okay, y'all. All right, well, let me stop the recording. I think everybody did such a great job, and Robin did a wonderful presentation. So y'all give her another like round of applause and, you know, standing ovations and all of that good stuff too. She did do so well. And we're so thankful to have everybody join us. I hope you guys can find a way to do, you know, find your way to pretty and do something easy like this for yourself.